Commuters have been left stranded without transport due to a minibus taxi strike in Diepsloot, north of Johannesburg. The taxi strike, which is reported to be violent, affected traffic on the R511 and the N14 in the Dainfern and Fourways area. And joining us live from Diepsloot is ANN7 reporter Victor Magwetse. A very good morning to you, Victor. What is the reason behind the strike today?
Well, good morning, Lauren, and good morning to our viewers. We are right here in Diepsloot on the R511 and the Texas strike that ensued very early this morning is continuing. And the reason behind this, we are told, is because of the violence that has been taking place against the taxi drivers. We have had reports of taxi drivers being shot and killed in the past week. Even yesterday, we also have unconfirmed reports of somebody being killed, or a taxi driver rather being killed this morning. But like I said, that is unconfirmed. But traffic, because of this taxi strike, is backed up along the R511. Just to show you with my camera person, behind this taxi, the traffic is backed up towards the highway all along the R511. Of course, this R511 is leading towards Fourways and those areas. I've tried to speak to some of the taxi drivers to find out their position as to why they feel pressed so much to start a strike, but most of them have said they would not want to speak to us. But we know that they are meeting with the owners of the taxi drivers, because we understand that the violences between taxi associations, the Diepsloot Taxi Association and the Pretoria Taxi Association. But we are joined by a community leader here in Diepsloot, Mr. Godfrey Nsintumure. So tell us, what is the sentiment coming from the drivers? How is the feeling coming from the drivers today?
The feeling is they're very scared. When I talk to them, when I spoke to some of them, they're very, very scared of their lives and those of the passengers. That's where we come in as community. And as African National Congress, we would like to engage maybe some of our top leaders to come down here now and come and resolve these issues, because our people are stranded as we speak now, and they're calling us to say, what should we do now? And we have to go to work. With the level of unemployment going on now, people are going to lose jobs. And these things has been resolved back in the years. You know, the taxi industry violence has been happening here for years. But right now we see something arising again from the Pretoria side, and then our drivers are not safe at all.
Now, briefly tell us, in the past week and in the past months, how many drivers have been killed that you know of? And have these drivers tried to speak to the police, or has there been any type of action that the owners and the police and the drivers, have they tried to do anything to resolve the situation?
Nothing has been done as we speak. But what the drivers need now is the owners to come down and speak to them, because they are the ones who are driving every day, and then the owners are nowhere to be found. So they just want the owners to come and talk to them and assure them that they will be safe. The owners and the Rulta, they've got a very good relationship with the police, and they should start engaging the police. And these cars, they need to be patrolled. And would like to even to tell the MEC and the Minister of Safety to come down here, because really this is very concerning to us. We had so many lives being lost in our community because of these feuds.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Nsintumure.
Thank you very much.
Well, Lauren, there you go. Talking about the meeting, we know that the owners were supposed to have had a meeting with the drivers very early this morning at around 5 a.m., but that meeting did not transpire. But we understand that just behind me, there's a meeting that's supposed to be taking place as we speak between the owners and the drivers, and hopefully this strike will be resolved, and the many people that are behind us will hopefully find transport to go to work.
Talking about those people who are trying to find transport to go to work today, are there any alternative arrangements being made for them to commute to either work or school?
Currently, there isn't any other plan or arrangement that has been put in place. We saw young kids in uniform running around trying to find taxis in order to find transport to go to school. Of course, there were some commuters who found drivers who were willing to take them out, but we saw an argument ensue between drivers and the driver that wanted to of course drive these people towards four-ways, but most of them have not been able to make their way out of Diepsloot using the taxis. And what the stand of the drivers is that if it's tools down for one driver, it has to be tools down for every other driver, and they're saying that they have to stand united against the violence that has been happening against them. But we know that some of the commuters have been hiking and asking private transport to assist them in making their way out of Diepsloot into the various areas that they want to go to.
Victor, before we let you go, we wanted to know if there's any police presence there in Diepsloot, as you reported earlier that there were rumours as the strike was quite violent earlier this morning. So any police presence there?
Certainly there is Metro Police. You can hear the sirens of this vehicle, this police vehicle. Apart from police, we've seen the traffic department individuals, the traffic department officials. Just on my left here, you can see they have been here since quite early this morning. Apart from the JMPD, we have seen armed police officers making their way up and down, making sure that the area is safe for commuters, for the community as well. So heavy police presence here, and we suspect it will continue in that way until this is resolved.
Victor Magwete, thank you so much for that detailed update there. He is live in Diepsloot, where there is a taxi strike currently happening. We'll obviously return back to him later on in the day, as a meeting is currently being held and hopefully a solution will be found.